We have to let go. We have to learn to let go and move forward. What is blocking you from letting go of your past? Your past that has been holding on to you for so long. Your past that has been holding you captive, putting you into shackles. You have let your past shackle you until you cannot breathe any longer. How? How can you stand and fight? How can you walk around and say that you are free when you refuse to let go of your past? How can you stand in your right now? Your right now moments. Your right now is looking you dead in your eyes. You are staring at the sunshine right now. You are staring off into the clouds right now. You are staring out among the horizon right now. But yet your mind is back then. Your mind is still back when. Back when you were abused. Back when you were mentally abused. Back when you were being chastised, back when you were being physically abused, back when you were being psychologically abused by your own thoughts, by yourself. You have told yourself over and over again, it is impossible for you to move forward. How can you let go if you choose not to remove the burdens, remove the heartaches, remove the pains that once stood in your way as barriers? They are blocking your view. They are blocking your way. You must chip at this mountain. You must chip out it. You must put TNT dynamite and blow this shit to smithereens so that you can go and continue on your journey. You have to let it go. All those thoughts that are weighing your mind down, that's keeping you held hostage in your mind. You can't even smile anymore. You look yourself in the mirror. Where's your smile? Where has it gone? Where did you lose it along your path? Can you even remember? Can you even think back to when you actually smiled last? I'm not talking about a little grin. I'm not talking about you laughing at a comedy show. I'm not talking about you sitting there with your friends, but I'm talking about you genuinely smiling, you genuinely loving, you genuinely saying, hey, just for no apparent reason, I'm going to smile today. What happened to you? What transpired along your path? What took you by storm? What trial has left you defeated? What trial has kicked you down and stomped you out like a pack of gang members and left you there on the side of the curb on a corner street that you are no longer familiar with? You may be in the present moment a million miles away, but your mind is still present 5 years ago, still stuck, still burdened, still hopeless, still feeling that pain, still feeling the pain and the loss of your marriage. How can you not let go? You keep telling yourself you're going to try again today. You're going to get up again today, and you're going to move forward by any means necessary. You're going to stand up and you're going to push forward. But now that day has come, and yet you are still lied up in your bed. The pillow is over your head, and so is the covers. It's not even the wintertime, and yet you are bundled up. You are wrapped up like a cocoon, scared to come out of your shell and be a butterfly and fly. You refuse to take flight. You refuse to leave the nest. You refuse to leave that nest that is poking you, that has been pricking you for years. You are now 20. You are now 30. You are now 40, 50, 60 years, 30, 40, 50 years has flown by, and you yet refuse to let go of your heartaches. You refuse to let go of the past that has been bottling you down, that has been hindering you, holding you down as an anchor holds a ship in place. You have been shackled like you have been a prisoner who has committed a first-degree felony, a Class A felony, and now you refuse to release yourself. You refuse. You have been released, been given a pardon, have been let go on good behavior, early behavior, and you still are shackled. You still refuse to go. You kick and you scream as the guards exit you out the prison, and yet you stare back just one more time at the prison like you don't left your best place. You are now in the land of familiar, and you refuse to leave it. So many people are stuck in this place of familiarity. the land of familiar. That's all they know. That's all their family knows. That's all their friend knows. That's all their constituents know. That's all their acquaintances know. That's all their so-called friends know, and they refuse to move from it. Who's going to be the one? Will you be that one to stand up? Will you be the one to step out? Will you be the one to shake the box and fall out and say, this box is too small that I put myself in? Let alone who else put you in there. But the box is too small. Let yourself out. Let your mind go. They said if the mind gets free, the body shall follow. A lot of people think they're walking around free. They're walking around as the living dead. Their minds are shackled for past pains, past hurts, past failures, past defeats, past judgments, past shame, and they refute. Guilt has gripped them. You walk around with this guilt that rides you like a demon on your back, weighing you down. Forget a monkey. It's like a gorilla weighs on you, and you refuse to let go. You refuse to stand up. You refuse to move forward. You refuse to let go of it. Let it go. Let it go so that you can move forward. Let it go so that you can walk out of your pain. Let it go so that you can walk into your newness, your new existence. It's waiting for you. It's right before your very eyes. It's saying, here I am. Are you willing to take me? Are you willing to say that here I will stand? Here I will, whether I have to fight, whether I have to climb another mountain, whether I have to fight through this, whether I have to box my way through it, whether I have to blow up anything, whether I have to go around. I'm going to enjoy the journey because I know that it's going to be marvelous on the other side. So while I walk this journey to get to the other side of the mountain, the other side of the river, I'm going to enjoy this rowing. I'm going to enjoy the boat ride. I'm going to enjoy the hike. I'm going to enjoy the flowers. I'm going to enjoy the hunting. I'm going to enjoy the cultivating and the growing stages. I'm going to enjoy the birthing pains as I get to the other side, because I know that all these things that I'm going through is going to be tools to help me through. As I get to the other side, they will be tools to help me sustain what it is that I've accomplished, what it is that I've been chasing, what it is that I've been hoping for, what it is that you've been dreaming for. Dream big. Let go. Let go. Let go of your past so you can take hold of your future. Let go of your past mistakes so you can take hold of your dreams. Let go of your shame so you can take hold of joy. Let go of the hurt so you can take hold of peace. Let go of the pain so you can take hold of healing. Let go. You have to let your hand open. Let your hand release what it is you're holding on to. Your mind, your hand is holding, it's a metaphor. Your mind, your hand is holding on to hurts and pains and your lying in experiences and your trials and your tribulations. Yes, we know people hurt you and they came into your life and they slapped you down, they lied to you and they stole from you and they said things about you. They threw your name through the dirt and they dragged your name through the mud, your good name. And even if you did do it, they still had no business telling someone else you did. You saw yourself up and you saw yourself down like a roller coaster ride, and up and down. Your life went up and down and round like fair rides, and you just threw up all over yourself, and you try to numb it. You try to numb it with alcohol and with codeine and ecstasy, and nothing worked, and nothing is working. And so you said, I'm going to up the dosage, and I'm going to do heroin, and I'm going to do coke, and I'm going to mix that with weed and mix that with alcohol, and still you fell into a deeper depression, and still you fell spiraling down further and further. And as you were down, people who were supposed to be your friends, family, kicked you. They said, look at you now. You're no one. We knew you would be no one. Even though you're still on your back, you can still look up and still dream. Let go. Get up. Dust yourself off. Move forward so that you can see your future and walk into it. Now's the time to let go. Now's the time to move forward. Now's the time to dream again. Now's the time to love again. Now's the time to think again. Now's the time to remain again. Now's the time to reinvent yourself. Now's the time to stand firm on your beliefs. Now's the time to change the way you believe, change the way you think, change the way you eat, change the way you treat yourself, change the way you treat other people so that you can start receiving what it is that you've been thinking, what it is that you've been hoping before you were bombarded with the failures of life. Let go. Now is your time. Let go. Now is your time for you to let go, for you to stand up, for you to fight. Will you take your change today? Will you make that change and let go? We are